Lemurs, native to Madagascar, are among the most fascinating primates on Earth. They belong to a unique branch of primates called prosimians, which means before monkeys, highlighting their ancient lineage. With over 100 different species, lemurs vary greatly in size, appearance, and behavior, from the tiny mouse lemur to the larger and more well-known ring-tailed lemur. These animals are primarily arboreal, spending much of their time in trees where they feed on a diet that includes fruit, leaves, flowers, and occasionally insects. Lemurs have a highly developed sense of smell, which is crucial for communication and locating food. Many species have a special grooming claw on their second toe, used for personal hygiene and social bonding within groups. Lemurs are known for their large, reflective eyes, which are adapted for their nocturnal lifestyle, although some species are active during the day. The diversity of their social structures is another intriguing aspect, with some species living in large, complex groups, while others are more solitary. In some lemur societies, females dominate males, a rare trait among mammals. These primates also have distinct vocalizations used for communication within their groups, ranging from territorial calls to alarm signals. Despite their importance to the ecosystem, lemurs are among the most endangered animals in the world, largely due to habitat destruction and hunting. Conservation efforts are ongoing to protect these remarkable creatures, but many species remain critically endangered. Lemurs also play a vital role in their environment as seed dispersers, contributing to the health and regeneration of Madagascar's forests. The island's unique biodiversity is closely tied to the survival of lemurs, making their conservation crucial not just for their species, but for the entire ecosystem. Lemurs exhibit a wide range of locomotion techniques, including leaping, quadrupedal walking, and brachiation, depending on the species and their habitat. Some lemurs, like the sifakas, are particularly known for their incredible ability to leap from tree to tree, covering distances of over 30 feet in a single bound. These adaptations help them navigate the dense and sometimes sparse forests of Madagascar, where they are exclusively found. Lemurs are also known for their strong social bonds, which are often reinforced through grooming behaviors. This grooming not only helps keep their fur clean, but also strengthens relationships within their social groups. Interestingly, lemur social groups can vary significantly in size, from just a few individuals to large troops that work together to protect their territory and resources. Another fascinating aspect of lemur biology is their ability to enter a state of torpor, which is a form of hibernation. This is particularly seen in the fat-tailed dwarf lemur, which stores fat in its tail and uses it as a food source during periods of food scarcity, typically during Madagascar's dry season. This adaptation is rare among primates and highlights the unique evolutionary path lemurs have taken. Lemur communication extends beyond vocalizations to include scent marking, a critical component of their social interactions. Both male and female lemurs have scent glands located in various parts of their bodies, such as their wrists, chests, or even near their genitals. They use these glands to mark their territory or to signal their reproductive status to other members of their group. Reproductive strategies among lemurs are diverse, with some species breeding seasonally and others having a more flexible breeding schedule. Gestation periods can vary, but typically last between 120 to 135 days, after which a single offspring is usually born, though twins are not uncommon in some species. Lemurs also display a variety of dietary specializations. For instance, the eye, a particularly unusual lemur species, has a long, thin middle finger, which it uses to tap on tree bark to locate insect larvae, a behavior known as percussive foraging. This same finger is then used to extract the larvae, making the eye one of the most unique foragers in the animal kingdom. The conservation of lemurs is further complicated by their fragmented habitats, which are often isolated by human activities such as agriculture, logging, and urban development. This fragmentation reduces genetic diversity and makes it harder for lemur populations to recover from declines. Additionally, cultural beliefs in some parts of Madagascar view certain lemurs as omens, which can lead to persecution of these animals. Lemurs have also captured the human imagination through their presence in folklore and mythology. In Malagasy culture, lemurs are often regarded with a mixture of reverence and fear, with some species, like the aye-aye, believed to bring bad luck. Despite these superstitions, there is also a growing recognition of the importance of lemurs to the natural heritage of Madagascar, spurring both local and international conservation efforts. Lemurs are also notable for their varied and unique reproductive behaviors. For example, some species exhibit synchronized breeding, where all the females in a group give birth around the same time. This synchronicity may help reduce the risk of predation on infants, as predators can only focus on a limited number of young at any given time. Additionally, some lemur species display what's known as female choice, where the females select their mates based on specific traits, often leading to intense competition among males during the breeding season. The diet of lemurs can be quite specialized. For instance, the bamboo lemur has evolved to eat bamboo, which contains cyanide, a toxin that would be lethal to most animals. Remarkably, bamboo lemurs have developed a tolerance to cyanide, allowing them to consume large quantities of bamboo shoots, which would kill other animals. This dietary specialization is a prime example of how lemurs have adapted to the unique environments of Madagascar. Lemurs also display a wide range of vocal behaviors. The indri, one of the largest living lemurs, is known for its loud, eerie calls that can be heard for over a mile through the dense forest. These calls are thought to play a role in maintaining group cohesion and defending territory. Each indri group has a unique call, almost like a family signature, which can help them identify one another across distances. In terms of longevity, lemurs generally have a longer lifespan compared to other small mammals, particularly in captivity. For example, the ring-tailed lemur can live up to 25 years or more under human care. This extended lifespan, coupled with their slower reproductive rate, makes them vulnerable to population declines, as they take longer to recover from losses. Lemurs are also fascinating from a genetic perspective. Research has shown that the genetic diversity among lemur species is surprisingly high, considering their geographic isolation on Madagascar. This diversity is thought to result from the island's varied habitats, which have driven the evolution of many distinct species, each adapted to its specific niche. Behaviorally, some lemur species engage in sunbathing, a practice where they sit upright with their arms outstretched, exposing their bellies to the sun. This behavior is believed to help them regulate their body temperature, especially during the cooler mornings in Madagascar's forests. The sight of a lemur basking in the sun is one of the more endearing and memorable images for those who study or visit them in the wild. Another interesting fact about lemurs is their contribution to the fields of neuroscience and cognition. Studies of lemur brains have revealed important insights into the evolution of sensory systems, social behavior, and even sleep patterns in primates. For example, lemurs have a highly developed olfactory system, which is uncommon among primates, indicating the importance of smell in their communication and social interactions. Lemurs also have a significant role in the traditional medicine and spiritual practices of the Malagasy people. Some communities believe that certain parts of lemurs, like their bones or fur, have medicinal properties or can protect against evil spirits. This cultural significance underscores the deep connection between lemurs and the people of Madagascar, although it can sometimes lead to exploitation. Lastly, the discovery of fossil lemurs has provided important clues about the history of primates. Fossil evidence suggests that lemurs may have originally reached Madagascar by rafting across the ocean from Africa millions of years ago, a journey that seems incredible given the vast distance and rough seas. This event, known as a sweepstakes dispersal, is thought to have occurred when large mats of vegetation, possibly torn from riverbanks during storms, carried small groups of lemurs across the water to Madagascar, where they evolved in isolation from other primates.